Good morning, dear students. We will continue our discussion of programs based on if statement. Today, we will discuss programs based on slab-based calculation. Slab-based calculation means the rate is different for different range of values. The rate is different for different range of values. In the previous classes, we have discussed programs based on direct calculations. So the first program that we discussed today is a library charges fine for the members for the late return of books as per the following criteria. Here we have to write a program to enter the member ID and the number of late days and to calculate and display the fine amount to be paid by the member. That is, if a member has returned the book that he has taken from the library late, based on the number of late days, he or she has to pay fine, and the criteria of charging fine is explained here, and based on these conditions we have to develop a program to calculate and display the fine to be paid by the member. And the conditions given here are for the first 7 days, that means number of late days lies in between 1 to 7, that means if the number of late days is equal to or less than 7, the fine amount charged is rupees 2 per day. And if the number of late days is more than 7 and up to 14, that means next 7 days, for the next 7 days, the fine charged is rupees 5 per day. For each day, rupees 5 if the number of late days is more than 7 and up to 14, and if the number of late days is more than 14, the fine charge is rupees 8 per day. Rupees 8 per day. So based on this condition, we need to develop a program to enter the member ID and the number of late days and to calculate and display the fine amount to be paid by the member. We write the program first. Class library. Library is the class name given. Opening brace. The function name given is public void calc fine. Public void calc fine. There are two arguments here. The first one is of string type, that is ID. ID is for storing the member ID, that is of string data type, because it may sometimes include alphabets. And LD. LD is the variable for storing the number of late days, and that is of int type. Opening brace. We define a variable here, fine. Fine is the variable for storing the fine amount, and that is initialized to 0.0 because fine is defined as a double type variable. And we, based on the given condition in the question, we check the first condition by using if statement. If LD less than or equal to 7, if LD less than or equal to 7, the fine calculation is fine equals LD star 2.0. LD star 2.0. Suppose if the number of late days is 5, the fine will be 5 star 2, that is equal to rupees 10. 10 will be the fine amount. And if the number of late days is more than 7, that is else if, we check the next condition here, else if LD greater than 7 and LD less than or equal to 14. That means if the number of late days is more than 7 and is up to 14. That is why we write the condition here joined by the AND operator. LD greater than 7 and LD less than or equal to 14. Fine equals 7 star 2 for the first 7 days rupees 2 per day. So 7 star 2 plus LD minus 7. LD minus 7 means that the number of days exceeding 7, first 7 days. For example, if the number of late days is 10, LD minus 7 means 10 minus 3, 10 minus 7, 3. That is 3 into 5. That is, this rupees 5 is only for the days which is exceeding 7. So the calculation here is fine equals 7 star 2 plus LD minus 7 star 5. Else means if the number of late days is more than 14. The number of late days is more than 14. The calculation here is fine equals 7 star 2 for the first 7 days rupees 2 per day plus 7 star 5 for the next 7 days rupees 5 per day plus LD minus 14. What does LD minus 14 represent? LD minus 14 means the number of days exceeding 14. For that exceeding days rupees 8 per day. So the calculation is 7 star 2 plus 7 star 5 plus LD minus 14 star 8. So the fine amount will be stored in the variable fine. Now we have to display that fine amount system.out.println, the fine amount that will be stored in the variable fine, and we close the brace for function and the brace for class. Now we see the variable description of the program. Variable description is compulsory with each and every program. Variable description is the variable name, data type and purpose of the variables used in the program. The various variables that we used in the previous program are: first one, ID, that is of string data type, and the purpose is for storing the member ID. The next variable is LD, that is of int type, for storing the number of late days. The third variable is fine, that is of double data type, for storing the fine amount. So these are the variables used in the program. So we have to write variable description with each program. We see a trial run of the previous program. Based on the given conditions in the program, we take an example here. Suppose a student has returned library book after 17 days. The number of late days is 17. So we calculate the fine to be paid by the student based on the given condition. For the first 7 days, 2 rupees per day, that is 7 star 2 plus next 7 days 5 rupees per day, that is 7 star 5 plus 17 minus 14, that is the days exceeding 14. For the days exceeding 14, rupees 8 per day. So we write here 17 minus 14 star 8. So the total fine amount to be paid is 7 star 2, that is 14 plus 7 star 5, 35 plus 17 minus 14, 3 star 8, that is 24. So 14 plus 35 plus 24 equals 73. So rupees 73 is the fine to be paid by that member based on the given condition here. Next, we discuss a program for electricity bill calculation. Electricity bill calculation is also a program based on slab-based calculation. So the question given here is to enter, write a class with the customer code, name, previous meter reading and current meter reading as its data members. Calculate the electricity bill as per the following conditions. The electricity bill is calculated as per the conditions given here. Up to 50 units. That means if the number of units consumed is up to 50, the charge per unit is rupees 3. If the number of units from 51 to 100, for each unit the charge is rupees 3.50. For the units from 101 to 150, the charge is rupees 4.50 per unit. And for the units that lies from 151 to 200, the charge per unit is rupees 6. And for the units that exceeds 200, the charge is rupees 7 per unit, and a fixed charge of rupees 50 is charged as from every customer as meter rent. Other than this charge per unit, a fixed charge of rupees 50 is charged from every consumer as the meter rent. So based on these conditions, we have to write a program for entering the consumer number, name, previous meter reading and current meter reading, and to calculate the bill to be paid by the consumer. Now we will discuss the program of electricity bill calculation. The electricity bill calculation is a program based on slab-based calculation. The class name is electricity, opening brace, and the function name given here is calc bill, long Cn. Cn is the variable for storing the consumer number, that is of long type. Int PMR. PMR is the variable for storing the previous meter reading, that is of int type. And in CMR. CMR is the variable for storing the current meter reading. Opening brace of function. Double bill equals 0.0. So bill is the variable of double type for storing the bill amount to be paid by the consumer, that is initialized to 0.0. Rent is the variable for storing the rent amount, that is a fixed rent amount. That is why we have assigned 50.0 to the variable rent. Rent equals 50. That is fixed for every consumer. NU is the variable for storing the number of units. So the bill is calculated based on the number of units. Then we find out the number of units consumed by using the statement NU equals CMR minus PMR. That is, number of units is calculated by subtracting the previous meter reading from the present meter reading, that is current meter reading CMR minus previous meter reading PMR. Now based on the given conditions, we use if else statement for checking various range of units. First one, if NU less than or equal to 50, bill equals, as per the given criteria, bill equals NU star 3.0, NU star 3.0. Else if the number of units greater than 50 and NU less than or equal to 100, That means if the number of units consumed lies in between the range 50 and 100, the bill amount is 50 star 3.0. That is for the first 50 units. For the first 50 units, rupees 3 per unit. That is, we say it is a slab-based calculation. Slab-based calculation. The rate is not same for every range of unit. The rate is different for different range of units. For the first 50 units, 50 star 3.0 plus NU minus 50. That means how many the units exceeding 50. For the units exceeding 50, how will you find out that? Number of units consumed minus 50. For that number of units, rupees 3.50 per unit. So that is 50 star 3.0 plus NU minus 50 star 3.50. That means NU minus 50 represents the number of units exceeding 50 and below 100. Next condition, if number of units consumed greater than 100 and number of units consumed less than 150, that is NU greater than 100 and NU less than or equal to 150, the bill amount is 50 star 3.0 plus next 50 units 50 star 3.50 plus for the units exceeding 100 and up to 150. That means we don't know how many number of units are consumed, but if the number of units exceeds 100, how will you find out that exceeding units? That is NU minus 100 star 4.50. And the next condition, else if NU greater than 150 and NU less than or equal to 200, that means the number of units consumed lies in between the range 150 and 200. The bill to be paid is 50 star 3.0. That means for the first 50 units, 3 rupees per unit. So 50 star 3.0 plus for the next 50 units as per the given criteria 3.50 per unit. So 50 star 3.50 plus for the next 50 units, that means units from 101 to 150, rupees 4.50 per unit. That is why we write here plus 50 star 4.50 plus for the units exceeding 150. For the units exceeding 150, that is 6 rupees per unit. That is why we write here NU minus 150 star 6. So the total bill will be 50 star 3.0 plus 50 star 3.50 plus 50 star 4.50 plus NU minus 150 star 6. Else means if the number of units exceeds 200. If the number of units exceeds 200, the bill amount to be paid is 50 star 3.0 plus 50 star 3.50 plus 50 star 4.50. That means for the units from 100 to 150, 4.50 rupees per unit, and for the units from 150 to 200, 6 rupees per unit. So that is we write here 50 star 6.0 plus for the units exceeding 200. For the units exceeding 200, as per the given criteria, the amount per unit is NU minus 200 star 7.30. NU minus 200 star 7.30. And then we add the rent amount to the calculated bill. So the bill amount will be stored in the variable bill, and then we have to add the fixed rent amount to this calculated bill. That is why we write the statement here: bill equals bill plus rent. Bill equals bill plus rent. So the total bill, the amount to be paid, will be stored in the variable bill. Now we have to display the bill amount which is stored in the variable bill. Opening brace of function and opening brace of class. We see the variable description of the program. The various different variables used in this program. As we know, first CN of long type for storing the consumer number, PMR of int type for storing the previous meter reading, CMR of int type for storing the current meter reading, NU for int type for storing the number of units consumed, rent of double type for storing the meter rent amount, and bill of double type for storing the bill amount, total bill amount to be paid. So we see a trial run of the program based on the given conditions here. An example here, we make a trial run. Suppose a consumer's previous meter reading is 3056780 and current meter reading is 3056900. So the number of units consumed is calculated by subtracting the previous meter reading from the current meter reading, that is 3056900 minus 3056780 is equal to 120 units is the units consumed by the consumer, and the bill to be paid by the consumer will be, here we know since it is 120 units, this lies in the range from the third range, the third range, yes, that is from 101 to 150 units. This range lies. So the bill to be paid is for the first 50 units rupees 3 per unit, that is 50 star 3.0. For the next 50 units 3.50 per unit, that is 50 star 3.50 plus 120 minus 100, that is for the units exceeding 100. How many units are exceeding 100? 20 units, that is 120 minus 100. For that exceeding units, as per the given condition here, rupees 4.50 per unit. So the total bill to be paid is 50 star 3.0, that is 150, plus 50 star 3.50, that is 175, plus 20 star 4.0, that is 90, is equal to 450. Then along with this, the fixed rent of rupees 50 is added. The fixed rent of rupees 50 is added to the calculated bill, that is 415 plus 50 equals 465. So rupees 465 will be the total bill amount to be paid by the consumer in this example. We wind up today's class. Thank you.